Hi, this is Kevin Thomas with the At Home Film Festival. Guess what? I'm not alone today. I have my lovely Lisa here. Say hi, lovely Lisa.
Hi, lovely Lisa.
So, Lisa and I, this week's theme is really who has better taste? Kevin
Or me.
because Lisa and I are like the odd couple. Lisa loves to go out in the garden and find fresh vegetables and make dinner. I like to get the frozen meatballs at the grocery store and warm them up. Lisa loves the sun beating on her face in the morning and feeling, let's start a new day. I like to have the heavy blind shut. Lisa wants to hear crickets and animals outside and the sound of music outside, not inside because I'm a terrible singer. And I like to have white noise. Yet, Lisa, I think we get along, do you?
I do.
Okay. But one area we get along and we don't is movies. Like, oh, what happened to the TV? Lisa, what did you do to this? See, she's already screwing things up. Lisa, this is supposed to naturally go to the next one. Okay, Lisa, screwed that up. Okay, so we're doing the odd couple here, but Lisa and I are going to talk about a few movies that we both love, and then ones where she has no taste.
And he just likes anything that's out there.
I don't like some of your movies. So you're going to vote in the comments below if you're more Team Lisa or Team Kevin. Okay, so let's first look at movies we both love. And by the way, we're going to try to do this in 7 minutes, as I said, but we've already probably screwed that up. I can't even find it on the timer. Okay, so just for fun, there's 7 minutes. Okay, so Lisa and I, tell me why you love Flirting with Disaster.
Oh my gosh, it's hysterical. I don't know why.
Okay, well, one thing that I love...
No, I don't, this is, no.
You can jump in. One thing I love is, first of all, it's got a bunch of second-generation actors at the top of their game, even though they're early on. We got Ben Stiller. We've got Patricia Arquette.
Tia Leone.
Well, she's not a second-generation actor that I know of. She could be. And Josh Brolin. But then the older actors, George Segal, Lily Tomlin, Alan Alda, and Mary Tyler Moore, who should have been up for an Oscar, make this movie great. Like, what's the story about, Lisa?
It's about Ben Stiller who finds out that he's adopted and he goes to search for his real parents.
And they make a lot of mistakes along the way, finding the wrong real parents. And what's that last name that shitting?
Something like
yeah,
that.
like that's really funny. Like Lily Tomlin and Alan Alda have a name like Shit King, and that's sort of funny throughout the movie. But we both love this movie. Mm-hmm. We never argue. We'd watch it every time it's on. And then if it's not on, we would also like movie from Lisa's people, Moonstruck, the Italians. Lisa, do you like the Moonstruck, eh?
The first time I saw Moonstruck, I hated it because I took it so personally and I thought it was literal. But then my friend, she's like, look, my people make Woody Allen movies, watch Woody Allen movies, and we just take it as a joke. So then I watched it again and I looked at it through a different lens and I thought it was hysterical. So yes, I absolutely love it. Snap out of it.
Right, that's your friend probably said, Lisa, snap out of it.
Did.
And you know, this is the only movie, you know, I'm the trivia person. The only movie of 1987 that won more than one Oscar, besides the winner of Best Picture, The Last Emperor, which won all the other awards except for ones. And this is a great year. I mean, the actresses, I would have also, I mean, I love Cher that she won, but if Glenn Close won from Fatal Attraction, I wouldn't have cried. If Holly Hunter won for Broadcast News, I would have been happy, but they're all good ones. Then we also love this great movie, if I could push the right buttons and not looking, The Intouchables. Not The Untouchables, The Intouchables. It's a French film that recently got made into an American movie. Why do they do that?
Not good at all.
With Kevin Hart, the American movie. So that actually, you didn't watch it. You just thought horrible just because of the idea. I thought it was fair.
I saw part of it.
Probably you walked in the room when I was watching it. But The Intouchables is a great movie about just a regular guy that gets a job from one of the richest people ever made to help him because he's an invalid. Now, most people that were hired for this job previously were super methodical about medicine. He just relates to him as a person. And when we saw with the other two besties, Vivian and Carol, and we all walked out of there thinking it's a great movie. Now let's have time for Lisa and Kevin to argue. Okay. Lisa loves this movie, which is, I think, had a sequel, or is a sequel called Samsara.
Samsara is the movie.
And Why do you love Samsara?
Samsara showed cultures around the world, images that I would have never seen anywhere, and it just made me feel more connected. And it was absolutely beautifully done, and it was the prequel to, or what sequel? No, what was the first one?
Since I don't give a fuck
Okay, there was
about
another
this,
one
I don't
first
know.
called Baraka. And
That was first.
That was first, right. And it just goes into tribes, it goes into the Middle East, it just goes to families, and went to Thailand, and it was just magnificently beautiful. And I felt so uplifted and, as I said, connected. And so I love this movie.
And because you loved it, I went to see it with my friend Colleen, who she and I both thought, all right, we get it already. Hit us over the head. They show like the cycle with all this great imagery and music, which was good, but I could have taken it as a short film. I mean, they show like these beautiful cows eating cud, and then they'd show people making hamburgers, and then they show fat people. So it was like the cycle, but I got it already. But please, the only thing I like about Samsara is the fact that one of my favorite movies, after Lisa watched it, she punished me for years saying, I saw that movie. And I kept saying, I saw the one too, but I forgot. So until Samsara, I remembered I paid back the debt of crappy movies. And now we're on to your next favorite one. It just said you and the Boston Film Critics thought it was the best film. And I love Louis Malle, who did Atlantic City and Pretty Baby. But why do you love My Dinner with Andre?
Because it was deeply intellectual, it was philosophical, it had you think about life. It was just great conversation.
Oh no, it was one-sided. Andre would not shut up.
Well, yes.
Well, I would have liked it then if I related to Andre.
Well, the topics were a little different. But no, I just thought it was really great. And anything that stimulates my mind and makes me think of things from a different point of view, I'm all for.
And you know what? It was 10 minutes short of 2 hours. If I was at that dinner, I would have walked out. Look, Andre's still talking. You don't even know Wallace Shawn's also in the movie. I mean, there was a spoof on it, which I wish I saw and I can't find, My Donut with Annie. Now, I hate that little orphan musical, but I'd rather have seen My Donut with Annie. Now, let's see if you're still Team Lisa, because I love some movies that are wonderful. Titanic. Titanic has won more Oscars than any other film in history. It has won more nominations, and for the longest time, it was the top at the box office. It's a sweeping, romantic period piece that also incorporates a little disaster film. Because I love all those towering infernos when things and people have to fight out of it. And after the boat started sinking, Lisa said to me in the theater, oh good, it's done, let's go. I go, oh no, they still have to get rescued. Lisa, why couldn't you love the sweeping love story? Do you not have a heart?
Well, first of all, Billy Zane is my guy. And I know he was a horrible, horrible character. But, what's his name? Leo DiCaprio? He was like a child. I could not buy into that relationship at all. And I felt like I was almost at like Auschwitz, because it's like all of a sudden now you knew after 10 minutes that they hit the iceberg, and then all we're gonna do is watch death and destruction.
But people fighting to get out. Oh my God.
It was horrible.
I mean, the only thing that I would agree that wasn't great about Titanic is Leo could have fit on that piece of wood that he did not get on. Then.
Oh yeah, wait. What about she's gonna blow the whistle?
Oh, the whistle!
I'm like, it's so cold. There's no way it would have stuck to her lips and ripped all the skin off.
That
I'm like,
whistle scene. Oh.
The constellations in the back were even correct. There were so many inaccuracies, and she gives the finger, which wasn't even
inaccuracy was
done.
also part fiction because of the fact Rose and Jack weren't even real. But anyway, Our next movie, okay, this is to show Lisa doesn't listen. And this is my version of Samsara, because this is a visually stunning movie that used the last of pastel colors. The Umbrellas of Cherbourg has the most beautiful romantic score. It's also a heart-wrenching, beautiful film that more than I loved. And Lisa, in the first 5 minutes,
I was in the mood for like a Reservoir Dogs, something intellectual, even the Indestructibles. But we sit down, an umbrella opens, and then instead of saying, hello, Kevin, it's, hello, Kevin. And I just eyes widen, I turn to him and I go, you're kidding. He did not tell me it was a musical.
I did tell her, she just partially listened. She thinks she can multitask. She cannot. So anyway, yes, it is a musical. They sing every single word, even at the gas station. It was beautifully, it's as stunningly to look at as her Samsara, yet I think she missed the boat on this and Titanic. But you tell us, are you Team Lisa where you want to see a Samsara and sit for 2 hours and listen to one guy talk on camera? Or do you want to see sweeping romantic dramas that everybody should love? So vote below. Don't vote anyplace else. Go to YouTube and vote below. In the meantime, you have all week to watch these movies, and we will eat our frozen meatballs and fresh vegetables separately but together. See ya! And let's push a button.